Hey guys, and I here, back with another video. And as you guys can see, the room is much more different. Yeah, I combined me and my sister's twin size mattresses together, so that's why it looks much bigger. I would show you guys the bed, but the bed is like, let's just say it's a bit out of order. And I'm gonna just show you, just tell you guys what the covers look like. So basically, my two covers I have on the bed, but one of them is like for me to lay on, and one of those for me to cover up. So I got this black and gray cover. It's okay, guys, because soon or maybe later I'm gonna get a new bed set. So for now we got a black and gray cover to cover me up. Then we got my Shopkins cover for the lay down. Then we got my little blankets to like cover the mattress. And I got my leopard one, and I got my puppy one. And guys, let's just say this. Basically, school is tomorrow, and right now, guys, I'm not even supposed to be awake. It is clear. Guys, it is 12:35 in the morning. I'm not even supposed to be awake right now. I'm supposed to be asleep. But you know what? No, I'm just that kid that don't like to go to sleep. So, guys, and I did a mukbang on my other phone, me and my sister, but I'm not gonna post that video because my sister is camera shy. She don't like being on video, so we're gonna say that. This is her water, but I'm gonna steal it because, like, why not? She left her phone in here. So, guys, I did like a couple of TikToks today. And guys, the crazy thing about me is, I got 3 accounts on TikTok. And guys, I have a boyfriend. But the problem is I didn't tell my mom or Joy. And I know I'm supposed to tell them before I tell the world. But yeah, I'm gonna eventually tell them, but they're gonna get mad at me because for one, they didn't tell him. 2, I'm not even sure if he wants me to even come out to saying that we're in a relationship. Because here's how we met. We met on Roblox, guys. I know, sounds stupid. We met on Roblox. And that's when I kept on friending him for some odd reason. Well, there's no odd reason. I just wanted him to be my friend. So, I kept friending him. And then he comes up to me saying, "What do you want?" And I'm like, "Huh?" And then he's like, "You keep on adding me." And I'm like, "Oh, my bad." He said, "It's okay." And that's when he said, "Hold on." And I'm like, "Okay." So I look around and stuff. And guys, mind you, this is all on Roblox, on Meep City. And Meep City is a really difficult game to play. So then I'm just looking around and stuff, and then that's when he adds me on the friend thing. So I accept it, and then that's when he asked me on the little whisper thing. He said, "You want to be my," and I said, and then he said, "Girlfriend," and I'm like, "Sure, but we have to know each other first. Questions first. Because if one thing about me, I do not like to date somebody just hopping into a relationship. Like, then that's like I'm basically getting into a relationship with a stranger. So basically, we're asking each other questions. Well, I'm mainly asking the question because he says how he don't know any questions to ask. So I'm like, okay, let me ask these questions and stuff. So as I'm asking questions, I'm like, "How old are you?" and stuff. And he's the same age as me, 13, about to turn 14. And he's in the 8th grade, about to go into high school, like me. And guys, the sad thing is about the whole situation, he is all the way in Miami. Not middle school, the actual Miami. And the horrible thing is that is basically a long distance relationship. And if I tell my mom and Joy about that, they finna get mad at me and gonna tell me to drop it because he's all the way out there. And I'm like, whoa. I can't say whoa. Because for one, here's the thing, guys. I had an ex-girlfriend, and she was not the best decision I chose. she asked me out, and that's when I just said yes, to be nice, guys. And that's one thing that you guys are gonna not have to do. You guys cannot just say yes to a relationship just because you're being nice. You either say yes or no. And the thing about me, I have a hard time saying no to anyone. So I said yes. Then we dated for 3 months. So we broke up because she broke up with me. Because basically, the thing was, she's trying to break up with me on that Friday. And this is all of last year when we were all in school. But that's all in the past. That's all in 2022. We are now in 2023. And it is now day 9 of us being in 2023, guys. Give yourself a clap. So, guys. So then that's when yesterday, we started dating. And that's when it was like really good and stuff. I got his Snapchat, his Instagram, and yeah. So, but guys, the thing about this is I have trust issues, so I can't really trust anyone. And that's a problem. If I can't trust him, and what happened if he can't trust me? Then that's going to be a problem. So basically, this is the thing about me. I try to text people every day, but I try not to annoy them. Because me and him been having we've been texting each other, but the thing is, we haven't been saving any. Yeah, he still have not looked at this. So guys, I'm gonna just read you off the messages, okay? So basically, I say hi. Well, I said hey the first time, but I deleted it, and he said what? Who's this? He said who this? That's what it means in who's this. So I'm like, it's me from Roblox, Anaya. And he's like, oh, and he said, oh, and I'm like, yeah, and he said hi, and then that's when he took a screenshot of the chat, and I'm like, okay. So that's when I say, you want to do a face reveal? Because here's the thing, guys, I want to see faces. I want to know, here's the thing about me. I want to know what you look like. I want to know your age. I want to know your race. I want to know your height. I want to know your age. And I want to know your hobbies and everything, so I can know what gets you mad, what makes you happy, what's your turns on, turns off, your pet peeves mainly. And then that's when he said yeah. And I said okay, I'll go first. And he said sorry, my dad called. Anyway, then I said no, you good. And he said I'll show you my face. Okay. And that's when I said okay. And I'm not gonna show what he looks like, guys, because of like, you know. But guys, here's how I can describe him though. He has hazel eyes, and he says how he's a white boy, guys. And I'm gonna have to ask him that question again because he looks white, but then I don't know. But guys, I think he has green eyes. No, he has hazel, and yeah. So I'm pretty sure he has to be half of something because he cannot just be white. So that's when it said, he texted, he said it looked goofy. And I said, you look cute. And he said, thanks. And that's when he screenshotted it again, screenshotted the chat. So then I said, okay, my turn. That's when I'm going to show you guys what I look like because, of course, it's my page and I do not. And yeah. So I showed him my TikTok. I think you guys already see this TikTok moment. And that's when I showed him a picture, another one. And I showed him 3 of them. Because, let me check how many he sent. He sent me like 6 of pictures of him in a video. And so then that's when he said the D word, guys. He said, like, what beavers build, you guys should look it up. And he said, you fine, not gonna lie. And I said, LOL, thank you. I said, so tell me about yourself. He said, in general, question mark. And I said, I guess. And he said, I got 4 siblings and divorced parents and the top G at school. And I usually get trained like self-defense by my dad and I chill a lot. And I said, oh, that's when he saved 3 items I send. He sent 3 of my pictures, guys. Oh, yeah, he saved them, guys. So then that's when basically I said, oh, and he said, oh, sorry. I said, no, you okay? He said, do you mind if I send your pics and send your pics at my camera roll, like save them? And I said, oh, sure. And I just said, oh, and I said, sure. Just don't send them to anyone, please, because here's the thing, guys. I just don't want people knowing about me. Like, I don't want to be kept secret, but then I don't want to be all the way out there. So then that's when I said, no, I don't spread anything like that unless I got permission, though. And then I said, okay, thank goodness. And that's when he said, what are you doing, question mark, question mark. And I said, watching Gina and Georgia on Netflix and chilling. And that's when he said, nice. I said, you? He said, eating a sandwich. And I said, LOL, you got jokes? And he said, yes, sir. And I'm like, you fine and you funny? Like, in a good way, guys. Like, fine in a good way. And then he said thanks. So I said no P, which is short for no problem. And he said, want to know my and I said, you want to know my hobbies? And he said, sure. So then I said, well, I like to draw and dance. I have 3 sisters, no brothers. I live with my mom. My dad is not really in the picture. I have no pets, and I have a godmom. Do you go to? And that's when I saw his public. Sorry, guys, because he has another. I think he has another account, or he had just have a public account. So basically, that's when I looked on this public account, and I'm like, "You go to Miami Middle School?" And he's like, "No." He said, "Nah." I said, oh, "Okay." He said, "Wait, you live in Miami?" I said, "No." Why? He said, "Oh." And I said, "Why?" He said, "Oh, cause I live there." And I said, "Oh, well, how is it out there?" And that's when I felt a little sad because, like, how am I supposed to be able to meet him if he's not even here? He's all the way in Miami, living his good hot life out there, while I'm in Fort Wayne, literally freezing. So then that's when he said, really good. I said, that is good. He said, but sometimes complicated, LOL. And I said, why is that? And it says, like the drivers there and some people that are crazy and Karens. And then I said, LOL, that must be a little fun. And then that's when he put 3 laughing emojis. 3 guys. So then that's when I said the crazy Karens and stuff. And he said, I know, right? And I said, well, what's your name? And he said, Andy. And I said, well, oh, mine's Zanaya. And I said, age. And he said, I'm 13. And I said, me too. Fave color? He said, I don't know. And I said, oh, okay. Well, mine is pastel colors. Because, guys, I like pastel colors. Like, I just like soft colors. Like, I don't really like, well, vibrant colors, I don't mind. But it's just like, okay, I'm gonna show you guys the shoe I have. So, you guys see this right here. So, we got turquoise, we got this pastel blue. That's how I like colors. Then we got this yellow, and then we got that color. But I like pastel colors, guys. So then that's when he said nice. And I said, your fave food? And I said, yeah, fave food. And that's why I said fave food again, because he didn't respond to that then. And he said meat and seafoods. And I said, me too. How tall are you? That's what I asked. And he said 5'3". And I said, oh, I think I am 5'1.5" or 5'2". And then that's when he said, oh, that's cool. I said, yeah, so do you got TikTok? And he said, not anymore. I got banned recently. And I said, why is that? Or you don't know. He said, I don't know. He says, and then I asked, I said, well, it says, okay, well, Instagram. And then that's when he gave me his Instagram, guys. I'm not going to say his Instagram because, once again, he probably not want to be on here. So that's when I said, okay, mine is B period Addy _ Naya. Anaya. So, guys, it's not the word period, it's period. So that's why, and then I said, I followed you, and that's why I asked him another question because he didn't answer then, but it's not because he didn't answer. But I said, did you have a previous, and I said, did you have previous relationships? And he said, yeah. And I said, how many? He did not look at them, guys. He didn't. So, that's how basically the conversation ended. Well, the conversation really ended with him really saying, yeah, but then that's why I just added on. So, yeah. I was scrolling through TikTok, and then I realized one of my friends has a girlfriend. I'm like, when were you gonna tell me that you had a girlfriend? And then that's what she said. I was gonna tell you at school, because school is tomorrow. But when this was told, all said is that this was 2 days from school. And yeah. So guys, I'm gonna tell you more stuff that's going on with my life. So this girl, we're gonna call her this girl. So basically, there was a picture of my sister going around, guys. I think I already told this story, but I'm gonna say it again. I think there was this picture. There was this picture going around of my sister, and people was like name calling her stuff and stuff like that. And I'm like, okay, for one, that was just really petty. And the thing is, I don't think they know this, but my sister, my older sister, like the firstborn, has Williams syndrome. And the fact that people is making fun of her about this is just really rude. And you guys can look up Williams syndrome, because I think towards the end of the video I might tell you the with Williams syndrome and how you could get it and stuff like that. But it happens when you're born. And so basically, people's like making fun of my older sister, saying how she's ugly and stuff like that. And people's texting each other the picture saying, "Oh, I thought that was you got me effed up," and stuff like that. And then I posted this on my story to like spread out the awareness and stuff like that. And that's when people were asking me saying, "What's the account so I could report it and stuff?" The account that was talking about my sister. So then that picture, the picture that literally was taken on that girl's mom's birthday, I'm like, okay, for one, that picture looks mad familiar because I never took that picture. Because on April of 2022, I had only a couple of pictures of my sister. And the thing was, and I had a mad problem about the situation, guys. Number one, I didn't want my sister to come to that girl's house because it was like a gut feeling telling me I do not want her to come because, for one, there was just going to be something bad happening. Two, my gut instincts were right. So then that girl took a picture of my sister without my consent. Two, she's like, because she told me my sister did a pose, and that's when she just took the picture, and she's like, well, I didn't know it mattered because I was taking pictures of everyone. You didn't take a picture of me, because let me tell her something. If I tell her aunt about this, I'm gonna ask her aunt, hey, do you know that can I see that phone? Because her aunt still got the phone that she took that picture with. And I have a picture of her literally in the background with that phone that's at that house. So, that's when I'm like, okay. So then that's why I start having meltdowns. And this has never happened to me before. Well, this happened when I was little because I was a bad kid. I'm not one now. But that's besides the point, guys. Number one, I had meltdowns back then because I didn't get what I want, or I either got stuck or locked in places, or I injuredly got hurt like very badly. And I'm gonna get into that to another time. So basically, I called the girl up and I'm yelling at her in the phone saying, why would you do this? I thought we were friends. Why would you take a picture of my sister without my consent? And then she talked about something, it didn't even matter. And she said, I didn't think it mattered. I'm like, okay, whatever. So that's when I hang up my phone and I threw my phone. So now there's a new crack on my phone. But it's not that bad, guys. It's just a crack. So I said, whatever. So that's when I'm in the room upstairs in my mom's room having a panic attack because my room is on the first floor. So then I'm upstairs having a panic attack. My sisters are up there too. And then my godmom, she's like, what's going on? And I'm like, and then that's when my sisters say nothing. And they're saying, and then my godmom said, it must be something because that's when she said that it must be something. And then that's when I see that girl walking up the stairs. She walked up the stairs like nothing happened. So I'm like, okay, what the heck? So then I get up out the bed and I'm walking into the corner. Literally. And I'm all mad and stuff. I'm like, okay. So then that's when I bust out having 3 meltdowns in the corner. So then I'm talking about, and then I was saying a whole bunch of stuff that does not need to be said on here. But I'm going to just say it anyways. Because you know what, guys? this was all in the past. Like, not really in the past if it was this year, but guys, still. So that's when I'm just mad. And then and then I'm like saying a whole bunch of stuff that I didn't even know what I was thinking at my mind state. So I'm just talking about I'm going to kill myself and stuff like that. I'm a horrible sister. I failed to protect her and stuff like that. And I'm like, and that's when that girl over there in the corner talking about some, don't kill yourself because I don't know what I'll do to myself if I lose you. I'm like, do you know the amount of time you put me through so much pain? So then I'm like, okay, I had enough. And guys, the amount of times I was about to run up on that girl and physically fight her, but I don't know what was stopping me. I do not know what was stopping me. Because I am too nice of a person and I'd be nice to the wrong people. So then, that's when I'm over there showing her the pictures. Well, the picture of my sister and the screenshots people are taking her. And I'm like, so did you take this picture? And she said, yes, I took that picture. And I'm like, why did it take you a year to tell me that you took this picture? And this picture was taken of last year. And she's like, I don't even know why the picture's getting brought up now if it was last year. And I'm like, I don't even know why the picture's out at all. Because for one, it's my sister. Two, that's personal because why are you taking the picture of her? Three, why is the picture out even in the first place? That picture should have never been taken, and this would have all been prevented. So then, long story short, she leaves, she walks out the house, I walk up behind her, and then she's talking all the crap down the street while she's walking home. And then I'm like, and I said, let me figure I have to go down to your house and get that phone. And then that's when she's still talking. And so I'm like, okay, whatever. Because you know what? At the end of the day, I'm going to get that phone. I'm going to get to the bottom of this. Because you know what? I'm still mad and I'm still hurting about the situation. Even though it didn't happen to me, but it happened to someone very special to me. So then, long story short, I cut that girl off and I am no longer speaking to her. The only reason why I do not got her blocked is because of her aunt's number. That girl don't have a phone because she can never keep one. But I'm not going to say any of that. But I have her aunt's house phone number and her cell phone number in case anything happens because her aunt is 83 years old, guys. She is a very old lady and me and her has a good connection. She loves when I come over there. I'm like a second daughter to her because I treat her with respect. I don't yell at her, even though I do blow up her phone once in a while just to check up on her. But that was all back then when I used to check up on that one girl. But now I don't do it no more because you know what? No. So that's when I just don't talk to her no more. And I am glad I cut her off. So then that's when, days later, she got on the phone with one of my best friends, and I'm like, okay. And then that's when my best friend texts me and saying how she's saying she's done with your drama, she's done with all of this. Wait, let me recall what she said because she said a whole bunch of stuff. She's like, I'm done with this drama. I'm done with all of this, and I'm like, girl, you did this to yourself. Because, let me see. Let me turn on the Wi-Fi first. I will be right back, guys. Oh, hi, guys. So, I found the messages. So, then, basically, she's talking about my best friend was on the phone. She's like, I'm on the phone with her. I said, okay. She's like, she's talking about how she changed. I said, okay. She said she's done with y'all drama and she's done with the stuff y'all going through. And I said, okay, tell her she's getting cut off. That's what my best friend said. She hung up, but I'll tell her tomorrow. And I said, okay. She said, and that's when there's just a whole bunch of other situations. So all I can say is this: that situation would have been prevented, and she would have still probably been getting talked to by now. But no, I'm cutting her off because that is her. Because I gave her too many chances. She cheated on me. She hurt me. Physically and damagedly broke me. So now I can't even get her out of my head without physically, I'm thinking of harming her. But you know what, guys? She's in the past. I try to get through it. Because, guys, new year, new me. And that's me, new improvements. So, guys, when I come into that school, it's just going to be a different me. Like, I'm not going to be the shy girl. I'm going to have to end up talking to people. Like, even though if I don't want to talk to people. Like, I know I'm a nervous wreck. When I talk to somebody, I choke on my words, or physically start stuttering, or talk fast. Because when I get mad, I talk fast, and stuff like that. And people say when I sometimes lie, my eyebrows go up, or I talk faster, or my voice gets high pitched. But, yeah. But guys, that is basically all what happened during this new year. So, oh, no, I don't think that was it. No, yeah, but this all happened this year. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope I didn't put too much pressure on anybody that is out there watching this video. Thank you for watching. Please like and share the video and spread awareness of the Williams syndrome, and bullying is not sorry guys. Spread the awareness about Williams syndrome is not, and bullying kids is not right. We need to stop this bullying, because there is no reason to bully somebody just because you're hurting or something at your household, or something's going on with you in your personal life. Doesn't mean you get to throw it on other people because they did nothing to you. Because there be innocent kids and they get bullied because people is hurting at home or something is going on with them. But you know what, guys? That's all I gotta say. Hope you liked the video. So, I hope you guys enjoy your one day of winter break, because I know I'm gonna try and enjoy mine as best as I can. Have a good night / afternoon / morning.